Kia ora, engineers! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to have a meta deck gameplay. I'll be running Amber Steel Diggy Hole with a twist, and
I'll be playing the Amethyst Steel mid-range aggro deck. Let's get to the gameplay. Okay, so I am playing the Amethyst Steel Cobra aggro, which kind of moves like mid-range aggro, and KG is playing a whole Diggity dog at Amber Steel Diggy Hole with a twist. So I start with Chernobog, and he didn't have any 1-drops, which was really nice, so I followed up with Smee. And I think at this moment my game plan was, because he missed turn 1, just go wide really quickly and trying to gain advantage by gaining low really quickly. He plays Calhoun here. In my opinion, because I had Smee on board beforehand, I wasn't too worried. And I also quested Chernobyl last turn and kept it on the board because I knew that I was able to quest again in the next turn freely anyway, so I kept it to do so. I think it's good for some decks to do this. I've seen a lot of people just getting rid of Chernobyl really quickly, even it might have a space for you to quest one more time before you go for a draw. But yeah, I guess it is up to you, but in this case I have chosen to do that, and I played Cobra on the next turn to gain another 2 really quickly. And next turn he kept the Calhoun on board and decided to use Storm Rage on instead, which wasn't really ideal, but for me, because not another character came out on board, I did not mind too much. And here I was able to gain 3 low in total with Cobra, so I bounced it back and I play Fox instead. So if Calhoun was to go for a quest, I am able to trade it off or protect another character if I was to play something else to go for a quest. Yeah, so Calhoun quests for 1, which wasn't too much of a problem for me, and unfortunately he plays Pluto, so this was not an information that I was expecting and I wasn't really ready for. And honestly, I think here's where I possibly started to go a little bit south, because I quest Fox here and I bounce it back with a snake, I believe. Or I might have bounced it back by playing another Fox. Yeah, I do. And I think I wanted to keep my cards here, so that was my option. And I actually ended up putting Diablo there because I inked a Smee. It might have been better for me to keep the Smee because it's harder for him to take it down here. But obviously, I was kind of looking for a card draw, so for him to sing Let the Storm Rage on and for me to gain a card, I didn't find it too bad in that situation, but I am not sure. It might have been a bit of a wrong call here because he starts to go wide and then turn up his low clock every turn really quickly here, and this is where I started going on my back foot. And to follow up, I played a library, so that obviously, like, doing this so definitely shows that I'm going into the game plan that I wasn't trying to commit to because of how aggro I started out. But I'm just trying my best to gain some cards from the library so I can go wide again and trying to wipe his board. But it was really hard at this point. Obviously, as I expected, so he sends his Calhoun and Pluto into the library, which was okay because I kind of needed to waste the time here so I can go wider. But unfortunately, he also plays another Calhoun, and when you play Amethyst based decks, it's really hard because Calhoun basically takes any of the characters that you play. So for you to preserve your characters and trade nicely into that is like the key from what I have played. Honestly, Amethyst Steel, KJ and I was saying it was a bit of a harder matchup for it to go against Diggy Hole because Diggy Hole sings cards faster, so it has more removable cards, where Amethyst needs to kind of fight into cards to gain advantage. So when as you can see on the board currently, KG plays all the steel cards. Amethyst cards aren't the best for it to try to take down his cards in a preferable trade, and I was honestly trying to look for my steel cards so I can play more bigger hit characters, but you can see that it wasn't really possible because how well he's wiping my board, and I didn't really have many card draws from what I played, especially when library got taken down really quickly. So he quests up for 13 here, plays a Rapunzel and heals his Smee. At this point, I knew that I didn't really have any cards that I could take down anything, so it was kind of like GG here. I was hoping that I would get these like churnable followers and stuff a bit earlier in the game, so I could have gained more advantage nicer. I play Elsa here, and I believe I went into the Smee, but still, this is just all too late. It's just not enough time for me to recover anything. Yeah, I believe I went into the first Smee, and then the churnable followers takes down the other Smee. But even that, it was just still not really enough time. Yeah, either way, his Law Cloak was definitely going to be 7 regardless. So, and I can't take it down, so it doesn't really matter. And then there's a game here, but I believe he plays another Rapunzel here, then he could have drawn 2 or something. So what I should have done in that game was, before he started going wide, should have tried to trade my Fox, and then possibly, if I could have played Snake and stuff, trade off cards nicely. But I think I got too greedy by trying to go faster and quest my Law. I'm obviously not really used to playing this Amethyst Steel deck, but from what I experienced with KG, and then also KG had mentioned as well, it wasn't a really good matchup. But do let me know in the comments like how you guys would play against Diggy Hall as well, because it is quite tough. It is quite tough. Yeah, I played Calhoun here because I understood the steel cards were way more valuable in this matchup, and I knew that whatever he had on the board I could take down with Calhoun. And yeah, we got finally the new Bolt card on the play as well, and for him to shine, and I think he was able to play Happy and also Calhoun in return. And yeah, it's not really ideal because I got my Calhoun up, but I know that he can also take down my Calhoun. So yeah, it's a quite tough matchup. I think this matchup really depending on the draw, obviously, but how you preserve your steel cards in answer to what your opponent plays, and at the same time, for him, like playing those singer cards and then playing the removal card is important. For me, playing those characters and then trying to take down his singers or steel cards in a favorable trade was important. But yeah, he just had a better draw and then more annoying cards, to be honest. Like in game 1, I could have played the library, but it was not what I needed. And here he plays the Seven Dwarfs Mine, and it's just like a really good card right now for it to come out. I need to definitely send 2 cards to take down that location, so it was quite tough. So yeah, you can see here I send my Calhoun here, but I know that it's still got health left. And yeah, Diablo was actually quite painful to play in this matchup, unfortunately. Yeah, so I had to play Diablo to even bounce in and play the Fox. I don't know, it just felt really clunky and slow, because what he was dishing out was way more tough for me to deal with than what he was able to do by taking control over the board. Yeah, like Diablo definitely equals to 1 draw if they remove it, but just for the fact that it doesn't hit back for anything, and if I don't draw Crab, then it doesn't do anything. It just felt bad at times, and because obviously we're not running any friends on the other side, so it wasn't much of a draw source, and we didn't play any Rabbit in this game either, so yeah, it was quite tough for me. Yeah, I played a Diablo here knowing that it's kind of useless, but I had to play Hardcast Strength of Raging Fire, And then for me to go into Cajon, it was painful. I'm using so many of my cards to try and take down while he's playing. And yeah, constantly on the back foot. Same as game 1, and in this game 2 you can see that it's continuing as well. Yeah, it just felt really, really bad. Yeah, and I knew that some sort of singing was gonna come at some point, and then that was just enough for him to, I don't know, pick up more cards and then go wider and then, yeah, do things. Yeah, it just gets removed like that quite easily. Yeah, it just feels bad constantly, unfortunately, in this matchup. Yeah, and then because obviously I'm not having many characters stay on the board as well, it's not like I can sing Along Came Zeus or Strength of Raging Fire is kind of useless for me to sing right now because of the lack of the characters I have. So yeah, it just felt bad. Yeah, I had to ink my strength to play my strength, and just for me to just remove Cinderella it's just not a really nice play. Yeah, here I think I did a misplay. I think I should have just quested Diablo and or kept him on the board. I don't know why, but I went for an extra draw. But they wouldn't have made any difference anyway, so I should have kept him. But yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, and yeah, it wasn't good because obviously if he was to sacrifice a quest or move one of the characters and use the ink to remove him, it would have been fine anyway. I would have still drawn 1 card, so that was a bit of a waste for me. I played Genie here to get an answer for something. I couldn't. Maybe if I had a Diablo on board, things would have been a bit more different because I might have been able to play Crab, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's probably like a major misplay there, but honestly, you can see from how this game keeps progressing, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So the new bolt's out. He hits me with 3 damage, Smee disappears, and plays Rapunzel, 3 damage, perfect for him to just draw exact cards. And now he's going wider, so if I can't really touch that bolt, he's gonna gain a lot of lore anyway from when he readies. Yeah, and then it was quite tough. My Genie's now dealt damage as well, because if I trying to go into bolt, I would have need to banish my Genie anyway, so I decided to pump up my Genie and then take down the location first. Might have been better if I took down the bolt, but yeah, either way he wouldn't have been in a good situation regardless. So yeah, not sure. Maybe I should have taken down bolt there, but honestly we just haven't had the right cards at the right time for us to remove opponent's cards, which was unfortunate. So yeah, first game we had a nice amount of Fox. Second game we didn't really have Fox. Crab came, but yeah, it was just not enough. And then now he's going super wide, and my characters unfortunately is only Crab and Genie, right? Yes, Crab is useful, but Genie's just not really hitting with much, and what I had in my hand was just not enough to remove everything either. So I get my Crab back, plus give +3 strength to Genie and take down Pluto. Yeah, I guess I could have taken down. Yeah, I just didn't have enough cards in hand, unfortunately. Yep, and then I was kind of giving up there and see how many I could have quested for. So yeah, 6. I mean, if I played the Cobra twice and another turn, there would have been 8, but that was the maximum I could have gone to. Yeah, unfortunately, how they were able to remove cards was way more accurate and precise than the Amethyst Steel.
We just finished playing Amethyst Steel Aggro temp decks against Amber Steel Diggy Hole with the Twist deck.
So for the Diggy Hole, because we added the new cards from Arceus' Island, which are Bolt, I actually named this deck the Whole Diggity Dog.
Yeah.
So that's why it was a twist.
Yeah, there's a twist. Yeah. So we added some cards to make some combos in the deck, and it went very well. Especially the new Cobra card. He is so powerful, and like I was facing that Cobra, and every time like Tai plays it, I feel the pressure because of that. Like the size is 4/4, it's quite big, and also like it's only Amethyst like these days, just like gaining the roars all of a sudden, except like Ruby Sapphire control the pirates, right? So that like the Amethyst card always have the potential to finish the game in when you reach into like a 16 lore or 18 lore. It used to be like 18 was magic number for the Amethyst deck, and now it's like more likely like 16 is already almost, yeah. It's because like you just play the Cobra, discard one card and bounce it back with Madam Mim, then play Cobra again. So you can finish the game easily. But Amber Steel, boat itself is quite powerful card. Like even the small boat, which is like the before the shift, he can provide you additional cards.
It's a free cycle.
Yeah, it's a free cycle. Since the deck, Amber Steel deck, including a lot of like uninkable cards, such as like Dock and Calhoun, sometimes you have to struggle with which card you should play first. But now you just play the board and quest with him, you can build the field much easier than usual.
And how fast they shift as well.
Yep.
Like when he shifts, like it's really quick. It's
quick.
also got really good text. It's pretty powerful. For us right now, the only probably playable banish cards are maybe the Cobra and Raja. So those two are the only probably playable banish cards that you're gonna be targeting. But honestly, I think there's gonna be more in future with obviously Reign of Jafar coming.
Definitely.
I think the bolt will be stronger in the future, and I think it's a one to watch card.
So with the combination with the bodyguard card, such as Champo and Brute and Bagheera, and Bagheera, so like you can protect this boat, and the boat is like boat just gaining lore each time like you quest, and like the next turn. That's such a powerful card. It's like underrated at the moment because of the other, like you can have the other option, but surely like he will shine in the future
For sure.
Yeah. So please try it at least once.
Recommend it.
Yeah.
Whole Diggity dog.
Yeah.
We'll be releasing more Arceus Island related content, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more contents in the future.
Thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay ready till next time. Bye.